These are the graves of the Wild West's most notorious figures, outlaws, gunslingers, and lawmen, whose lives were larger than legend. See where history truly rests. Doc Holliday died November 8, 1887, age 36. Buried at Linwood Cemetery, Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Gambler and gunfighter famed for the OK Corral. Wild Bill Hickok died August 2, 1876, age 39. Buried at Mount Moriah Cemetery, Deadwood, South Dakota. Legendary gunfighter, scout, and lawman. Annie Oakley died November 3, 1926, age 66. Buried at Brock Cemetery, Greenville, Ohio. Sharpshooter and Wild West star, famed for her marksmanship. Geronimo died February 17, 1909, age 79. Buried at Fort Sill Apache Cemetery, Oklahoma. Apache medicine man and military leader who resisted U.S. expansion. Henry Starr died February 22, 1921, age 47. Buried at Dewey Cemetery, Dewey, Oklahoma. Outlaw and silent film actor, shot dead during a failed bank robbery. Bill Miner died September 2, 1913, age 70. Buried at New Westminster, British Columbia. Stagecoach and train robber known as the Gentleman Bandit. Pearl Hart died May 30, 1955, age 82. Buried at Globe Cemetery, Globe, Arizona. Bandit Queen, famed as one of the few female stagecoach robbers of the West. Wyatt Earp died January 13, 1929, age 80. Buried at Hills of Eternity Cemetery, Colma, California. Lawman of the OK Corral, later a legend of the Wild West. Butch Cassidy died November 7, 1908, age 42. Reportedly buried in San Vicente Cemetery, Bolivia. Outlaw leader of the Wild Bunch, famed train and bank robber. Billy the Kid died July 14, 1881, age 21. Buried at Old Fort Sumner Cemetery, Fort Sumner, New Mexico. Outlaw and gunfighter whose legend endures. Robert Clay Allison died July 1, 1887, age 45. Buried at Pecos Cemetery, Pecos, Texas. Gunfighter noted for his violent temper and unpredictable behavior. Billy Claiborne died November 14, 1882, age 22. Buried at Boot Hill Graveyard, Tombstone, Arizona. Outlaw present at the OK Corral who fled the gunfight unarmed. Bloody Bill Anderson died October 26, 1864, age 24. Buried at Pioneer Cemetery, Richmond, Missouri. Confederate guerrilla leader notorious for his brutality. John Wesley Hardin died August 19, 1895, age 42. Buried at Concordia Cemetery, El Paso, Texas. Notorious gunfighter credited with killing over 24 men. Al Jennings died December 26, 1961, age 98. Buried at Hollywood Cemetery, Richmond, Virginia. Train robber turned silent film actor and technical advisor. Cole Younger died March 21, 1916, age 72. Buried at Lee's Summit Historical Cemetery, Missouri. Confederate guerrilla and outlaw leader of the James Younger Gang. Morgan Earp died March 18, 1882, age 30. Buried at Hermosa Cemetery, Colton, California. Tombstone lawman killed by assassins months after the OK Corral. Buffalo Bill Cody died January 10, 1917, age 70. Buried at Lookout Mountain, Golden, Colorado. Showman, frontiersman, and Medal of Honor recipient. Kit Dalton died November 3, 1931, age 88. Buried at Mount Olivet Cemetery, Nashville, Tennessee. Confederate raider turned notorious American outlaw. Ned Christie died November 3, 1892, age 42. Buried near Wauhilla, Oklahoma. Cherokee statesman wrongly branded an outlaw, killed after a 5-year siege. Cullen Montgomery Baker died January 6, 1869, age 32. Buried near Bloomberg, Texas. Outlaw who resisted Reconstruction with ruthless violence. Judge Roy Bean died March 16, 1903, age 77. Buried at Whitehead Memorial Museum, Del Rio, Texas. Called himself the Law West of the Pecos. Frederick Russell Burnham died September 1, 1947, age 86. Buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Glendale, California. Scout and adventurer who inspired Baden-Powell. Jesse James died April 3, 1882, age 34. Buried at Mount Olivet Cemetery, Kearney, Missouri. Infamous outlaw shot in the back by Robert Ford. Robert Bob Ford died June 8, 1892, age 30. Buried at Richmond Cemetery, Richmond, Missouri. Outlaw infamous for killing Jesse James, later shot in revenge. Texas Jack Omahundro died June 28, 1880, age 33. Buried at Evergreen Cemetery, Leadville, Colorado. Scout, soldier, and stage partner of Buffalo Bill. Sitting Bull died December 15, 1890, age 59. Buried at Mobridge, South Dakota. Lakota leader and spiritual figure, killed during arrest at Standing Rock. Bass Reeves died January 12, 1910, age 71. Buried at Union Agency Cemetery, Muskogee, Oklahoma. Deputy U.S. Marshal and former slave, famed frontier lawman. Tom Blackjack Ketchum died April 26, 1901, age 37. Buried at Clayton Cemetery, New Mexico. Outlaw train robber botched hanging led to his decapitation. Kid Curry died June 7, 1904, age 30. Buried at Linwood Cemetery, Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Wild Bunch outlaw who took his own life after being wounded. Chris Madsen died January 9, 1944, age 93. Buried at Rose Hill Burial Park, Oklahoma City. Danish-born deputy U.S. Marshal who pursued outlaws in Oklahoma. John Selman died April 6, 1896, age 59. Buried at Concordia Cemetery, El Paso, Texas. Lawman turned outlaw, best known for killing gunfighter John Wesley Hardin. Luke Short died September 8, 1893, age 39. Buried at Oakwood Cemetery, Fort Worth, Texas. Gunfighter, gambler, and saloon owner famed for deadly shootouts. Tiburcio Vasquez died March 19, 1875, age 39. Buried at Santa Clara Mission Cemetery, California. Legendary Californio bandit hanged for murder and robbery. Calamity Jane died August 1, 1903, age 51. Buried at Mount Moriah Cemetery, Deadwood, South Dakota. Frontierswoman known for her bond with Wild Bill. Bob Dalton died October 5, 1892, age 23. Buried at Coffeyville's Elmwood Cemetery, Kansas. Outlaw leader of the Dalton Gang, killed in their final failed bank raid. Virgil Earp died October 19, 1905, age 62. Buried at Riverview Cemetery, Portland, Oregon. Deputy U.S. Marshal who led his brothers in the OK Corral gunfight. George Custer died June 25, 1876, age 36. Buried at West Point Cemetery, New York. Civil War officer and cavalry commander, killed at the Battle of Little Bighorn. Richard M. Brewer died April 4, 1878, age 28. Buried at Brewer Cemetery, Lincoln County, New Mexico. Lawman and leader of the Regulators in the Lincoln County War. Seaborn Barnes died July 19, 1878, age 23. Buried at Round Rock Cemetery, Round Rock, Texas. Sam Bass gang member killed during a failed robbery. Soapy Smith died July 8, 1898, age 37. Buried at Gold Rush Cemetery, Skagway, Alaska. Notorious conman and gangster shot dead in a shootout at Skagway Wharf. Belle Starr died February 3, 1889, age 40. Buried at Younger's Bend, Oklahoma. Infamous female outlaw tied to the James Younger gang, killed in an ambush. Nathaniel Kimball Boswell died April 14, 1892, age 63. Buried at Lakeview Cemetery, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Frontier lawman remembered as a pioneer of Wyoming. Red Cloud died December 10, 1909, age 87. Buried at Red Cloud Cemetery, Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Oglala Lakota leader, strong opponent of U.S. expansion. Bill Doolin died August 24, 1896, age 38. Buried at Guthrie, Oklahoma. Outlaw who rode with the Dalton Gang before forming the violent Doolin Gang. Seth Bullock died September 23, 1919, age 70. Buried at Mount Moriah Cemetery, Deadwood, South Dakota. Sheriff, rancher, and friend of Theodore Roosevelt. Harry Orchard died April 13, 1954, age 88. Buried at Canyon Hill Cemetery, Caldwell, Idaho. Convicted assassin who turned to religion in prison. Jim Courtwright died February 8, 1887, age 39. Buried at Oakwood Cemetery, Fort Worth, Texas. Gunfighter and lawman killed in a duel with gambler Luke Short. Ben Kilpatrick died March 12, 1912, age 38. Buried at Tom Green County Cemetery, San Angelo, Texas. Wild Bunch outlaw killed during a failed train robbery. Bat Masterson died October 25, 1921, age 67. Buried at Woodlawn Cemetery, Bronx, New York. Lawman, gambler, and writer who became a famed Wild West legend. Emmett Dalton died July 13, 1937, age 66. Buried at Kingfisher Cemetery, Kingfisher, Oklahoma. Only Dalton brother to survive Coffeyville, later wrote about the gang. Buck Barrow died July 29, 1933, age 30. Buried at Western Heights Cemetery, Dallas, Texas. Outlaw and brother of Clyde Barrow of the Barrow Gang. Pat Garrett died February 29, 1908, age 57. Buried at Las Cruces Masonic Cemetery, New Mexico. Sheriff remembered for tracking down and killing Billy the Kid. Chief Joseph died September 21, 1904, age 64. Buried at Nespelem, Washington. Nez Perce leader famous for his resistance during the 1877 flight toward Canada. Billy Clanton died October 26, 1881, age 19. Buried at Boot Hill Graveyard, Tombstone, Arizona. Killed in the legendary gunfight at the OK Corral. Sam Bass died July 21, 1878, age 27. Buried at Round Rock Cemetery, Round Rock, Texas. Train robber who became a legendary outlaw figure in Texas. Crazy Horse died September 5, 1877, age 35. Buried near Fort Robinson, Nebraska. Lakota war leader who resisted U.S. encroachment, killed while in custody. Charles Baudry died December 23, 1880, age 30. Buried at Old Fort Sumner Cemetery, Fort Sumner, New Mexico. Outlaw and associate of Billy the Kid. Frank M. Canton died September 27, 1927, age 78. Buried at Odd Fellows Cemetery, Edmond, Oklahoma. Outlaw turned deputy marshal who lived under an assumed name. William News Carver died April 2, 1901, age 31. Buried at Sonora Cemetery, Sonora, Texas. Outlaw with Butch Cassidy's Wild Bunch, famed for seeking press attention. Henry Weston Smith died August 20, 1876, age 49. Buried at Mount Moriah Cemetery, Deadwood, South Dakota. Preacher and Civil War veteran of the frontier. Newman Haynes, Old Man Clanton, died August 13, 1881, age 58. Buried at Boot Hill Graveyard, Tombstone, Arizona. Cattle rustler and patriarch of the Clanton Gang. Scott Cooley died June 20, 1876, about age 30. Buried at Oxford Cemetery, Llano County, Texas. Former Texas Ranger who became an outlaw allied with Johnny Ringo. Frank Dalton died November 27, 1887, age 28. Buried at Coffeyville's Elmwood Cemetery, Kansas. Deputy U.S. Marshal killed in the line of duty. Brother to outlaws. Grat Dalton died October 5, 1892, age 31. Buried at Coffeyville's Elmwood Cemetery, Kansas. Dalton gang member killed with Brother Bob during the Coffeyville raid. James Cooksey Earp died January 25, 1926, age 81. Buried at Mountain View Cemetery, San Bernardino, California. Saloon keeper, older brother of Wyatt and Virgil. Kingfisher died March 11, 1884, age 30. buried at Pioneer Park Cemetery, Uvalde, Texas. Texas gunslinger and vigilante killed in a San Antonio ambush. Crawford Cherokee Bill Goldsby died March 17, 1896, age 20, buried at Fort Smith National Cemetery, Arkansas. Outlaw hanged for murder and Indian Territory crimes. Elzie Lay died November 10, 1934, age 66, buried at Glenwood Cemetery, Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Butch Cassidy's closest friend and Wild Bunch gang member. Tom Folliard died December 19, 1880, age 19, buried at Old Fort Sumner Cemetery, New Mexico. Billy the Kid's close ally killed by Sheriff Pat Garrett. Johnny Ringo died July 13, 1882, age 32, buried at Johnny Ringo Gravesite, Arizona. Outlaw linked to Tombstone Cowboys, found dead of an apparent suicide. Bob Younger died September 16, 1889, age 35, buried at Lee's Summit Historical Cemetery, Missouri. James Younger gang member who died in prison of tuberculosis. Bucky O'Neill died July 1, 1898, age 38, buried at Arlington National Cemetery, Virginia. Arizona sheriff and Rough Riders captain killed at San Juan Hill. Pearl DeVere died June 5, 1897, age 36, buried at Mount Pisgah Cemetery, Cripple Creek, Colorado. Legendary madam of the Old West, known as the Soiled Dove. Ann Bassett died May 8, 1956, age 77, buried at Browns Park, Colorado. Known as the Cattle Queen, she was a rancher and rustler of the Old West. Lizzie Borden died June 1, 1927, age 66, buried at Oak Grove Cemetery, Fall River, Massachusetts, accused of murdering her father and stepmother in 1892. Elmer McCurdy died October 7, 1911, age 31, buried at Summit View Cemetery, Guthrie, Oklahoma. Outlaw remembered more for his bizarre fate and death. Heck Thomas died August 15, 1912, age 62, buried at Summit View Cemetery, Guthrie, Oklahoma. Frontier lawman famed for pursuing the Dalton and Doolin gangs.